What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So Acura has sent me this 2024 MDX Type S Advance, and I've gotten the opportunity to spend the last week with it, so I'll be able to give you a really in-depth review on how this car drives. So let's just get right into it. So the first topic I want to go over in this review is the ride quality. The MDX Type S has an adaptive air suspension, and when you're going through the different drive modes in the dynamic mode selector here, the height of the suspension will actually raise or lower depending on which option you choose. So currently I have it in comfort mode, and that's obviously going to be the most comfortable ride. So comfort mode is going to change the suspension to give you the smoothest ride, but also give you the smoothest throttle input. And in comfort mode, it feels very floaty. It handles the bumps, the potholes, the manhole covers very well. Smaller bumps in the road you really don't feel. And there's an ongoing debate about whether or not Acura really is a luxury vehicle, if it's just premium or luxury. I will tell you, this rides like a true luxury vehicle. And also on the topic of ride quality, it's very isolated in here. This has acoustic laminated glass on the windshield as well as the two front windows. And even on the highway, the sound is still pretty well isolated. You can have a conversation with someone next to you. You don't have to raise your voice or anything. You can talk in a nice quiet voice, as opposed to my Honda Civic where it's just straight up loud. And one thing I will say about the driving experience is these massaging seats that are in here. There's 9 different massage modes to choose from, but as someone who has a herniated disc in their back, this is fantastic. And I set mine right there on lower back, and it's very nice to have, and I'm gonna be very sad when Acura takes this car back. Next, I want to talk about the engine and the transmission. So this has a 3-liter turbocharged V6. It makes 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. And this has Acura's 10-speed automatic transmission, the same one we find in the RDX, the TLX, and the regular MDX. Now, it's a very solid transmission. It's very responsive. It's very eager to switch through gears. The only issue with it is that you really don't have any kind of manual control over it. So like I said, the transmission is very eager to switch into the next gear. And as a result of that, when you're using the paddle shifters and have it in manual mode, it upshifts into the next gear far before the RPMs reach redline. So first, we're going to test the acceleration here in comfort mode, because this is what would be considered the slowest in just your normal everyday driving. Gonna slow down here, and a little bit of turbo lag off the rip, but then it quickly gets up to speed. So now I have the dynamic mode in Sport Plus. I have the manual function on, the sport mode here. So we're gonna see now if I'm able to actually shift the gears in redline before the car does it for me. Complete stop, and so it does indeed shift before you hit redline, which basically renders these kinda useless. But in fairness, it is quick enough to the point where I don't think you really need them. Nice to have, yes, but necessary, no. So next I want to talk about this audio system, because this is one of the biggest selling points of this car. This is Acura's ELS Studio 3D sound system, but this is the signature edition that you can only get on the MDX Type S Advance. So this system has 25 speakers and 1,000 watts of power. And it does have 3D surround sound, spatial audio. I personally like to listen to my music just regularly without the spatial audio, but I'm gonna give you an audio test in both modes. Spatial audio is now on. So one of the most important components of a performance vehicle is steering and handling. And when you take this thing out on these nice winding roads like we have here, the super handling all-wheel drive system really shines through. When you're coming into these tight turns right here, the all-wheel drive system can send up to 70% of the power to the rear wheels, and then from that 70% can send up to 100% of that to either side. So when you're making a left-hand turn like this, basically it's activating the wheel on the rear right side. And when the car does that, it's basically incorporating the rear of the vehicle into the turning process, as opposed to kind of just being dragged along. And despite this being an SUV with a higher center of gravity, very minimal body roll on these turns. And that all-wheel drive system especially helps it stay nice and planted. Now, as far as the steering goes, the steering on this car surprised me a little bit. So having it in comfort mode, like you would probably have it in just regular city driving, the weight of the steering is actually very light. Hondas typically have steering that's a bit more on the heavier side. That's kind of the way I like it, but in comfort mode, it's not too light. I'm not saying that, but it's definitely lighter than I would expect it to be. Now, when you switch into Sport Plus, the steering tightens up quite a bit, and the other drive modes too, as you go through, in addition to just changing the suspension and the throttle input, it also does change the weight of the steering. So comfort mode is going to have the lightest steering, and Sport Plus obviously is going to have the heaviest. So that is going to wrap up this review of the 2024 Acura MDX Type S. I want to give a big thank you to Acura for sending me this vehicle to keep for an entire week so that I could really give you guys the best review possible. Typically when I make videos, I only get just maybe 2 or 3 hours with a car, but being able to spend multiple days really testing this thing out has been an absolute pleasure. This is the first vehicle that I've been sent, so this is a pretty big milestone for me and the channel. And what makes it even more special is the fact that this car has literally been my dream car for the last 2 years since it's been out, and the fact that this was the first vehicle that I was able to get, really amazing feeling. And hopefully this will be the start of many other press vehicles to come. So if you enjoyed this video, please share with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let me know down in the comments what other vehicles you want to see on the channel next, and be sure to follow @OpticalAutomotive on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.